fun. We're going to ring the group, of course, because you always have to ring the group. And we'll see what's going on here. And we will get our guest in here and see what happens. And get a hold of us over there at JiggyJaguar.com, JiggyJaguar.com. And hopefully our guest will join us. I think we have got our guest with us. How are you, my friend? Welcome to the big broadcast. Okay, I cannot hear you. I can see you. I cannot hear you. I'm glad you can hear me, which is always good, because that is a good part of this whole thing. It's probably just a microphone setting on your end. It seems to happen a lot. It's definitely not a big deal. We have got a great guest we're going to talk to here in just a few moments. If you want to get a hold of us online, you can do so. YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, CloudHub, all the various places. And, of course, our official website is JiggyJaguar.com. JiggyJaguar.com. And for our music interviews, you can go over to KJAGradio.com. That's KJAG Radio.com. Each and every Sunday, the Jiggy Jaguar Experience, 2 Central, 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific, and 1 p.m. Mountain Standard, and or 12 p.m. Mountain Standard. It would be it would be 1 Central. I don't know. Time zones, it's just insane. I've been saying it off this sheet for 20 years, it seems like. 2 Central, 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard. There we go. Michael's going to join us here in just a few seconds as soon as he gets some adjustments made on his end. And, of course, you can check us out each and every week on the Jiggy Jaguar Experience over there on 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island, of all places. 50-plus AM/FM stations across the country and around the world. And, of course, our official website is JiggyJaguar.com. JiggyJaguar.com. And we have got some interesting content up there on the website. Go check that out today. We've got some of our latest interviews and latest content up there. So the website of record, of course, is JiggyJaguar.com. And a fascinating interview we did with K.L. Huntley a few weeks ago. That is up there as well. And, of course, our AM/FM affiliates are there if you want to check out any of the different stations and shows. KFRK in Denver as well. Okay, so there we go. We've got Michael. How are you, sir?
We good, man. What's up, Jiggy, man? How you doing?
Pretty good, actually. So Michael, talk to us a little bit about the latest from you, because you have got all sorts of different things going on, brother.
Man, so I go by the name of King Yassii. I am from New Orleans, Louisiana, Kansas City, to be exact. That's as soon as you get off the airplane into New Orleans, that's my area.
That's awesome.
I grew up in Los Angeles and also sometime in Las Vegas. So I've been doing music since I was 12 years old, and it's actually finally paying off. And it took a while, you know what I mean?
That's awesome. So talk to us a little bit about how you got started doing this music thing, man.
To be honest with you, my mother was she was on me heavy. Like she knew once she saw I start liking music and dancing, she was on me so heavy. I tell everybody this. She was on me like Michael Jackson's dad. Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome.
But it was a good thing because she kept me out of the streets and more into the studio. So once we moved to Los Angeles, I started meeting a lot of big people and doing a lot of big shows and growing every day. And it just became a thing. So now it's more than just music. It's an addiction now. You know what I mean? So
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about your musical heroes and influences.
Okay, so my musical influence is Michael Jackson, of course. Like, who cannot say Michael Jackson? You know what I'm saying? Whoever did it that's big as that. But also Tupac Shakur, you know what I'm saying? And outside of this type of stuff, like, Bon Jovi, stuff like that, I'm a fan of all type of music, not just one genre of music. You know what I mean? I can't
Yeah.
sit in one lane, you know? So it's so many artists that I can name, but most likely though, myself and the people that I grew up around as well.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, okay, so how in the world do you end up in New Orleans of all places?
I was born here. I
Oh,
was born in Charity Hospital. You know what I'm saying? I'm a New Orleans baby, but my mom wanted something different for us. So she took me and my sister to California. And then I wound up getting around 15 years old, moving to Las Vegas with a sister of mine. And I just was back and forth doing shows. And it
that's
was
awesome.
fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, talk to me a little bit about the music scene where you are from and where you're currently at.
Okay, so the music scene here is mostly, I don't know if you're familiar with it. It is called bounce music. Bounce
Okay.
music is it's its own different type of unique style of music. So a lot of people from here, they're addicted to their culture. So the people like me and other artists that are making different music, it's kind of hard for us, but it's not hard for us if we come together. Like the bounce era, they come together. You cannot go in New Orleans without having bounce. If you got a Jiggy Jaguar song and it don't have bounce on it, they're gonna bounce it for you. So yeah,
That's
they,
awesome.
they're gonna bounce it for you, and that's the culture. You know what I mean? Shout out to Big Frida. He's one of the biggest artists here. You know what I mean? And when it comes to the bounce world, he's like the king of that. But we also have different artists here like Tank and the Bangers and they Grammy nominated and they're
Yep.
different. So
Yep.
yeah, so it's different. So I've been kind of trying to bring something different to the table.
Well, that
You
is
know,
amazing. So, talk to me a little bit about some of the different people you've worked with and been around and collaborated with, all the various stuff.
all right. Well, when I first started at a younger age, I did something with this guy by the name of Gunplay. Gunplay, he works with Rick Ross. I don't know if you're familiar with Rick Ross,
Yes,
the rap
indeed.
artist.
Yes,
He's
indeed.
he's his artist. He came. I brought him to my city, Kenner, and we did it real big in my city, and that kind of like got my buzz going heavy. Then right after that, like now, I just did a new single that I'm dropping called Indie Queen with S80, and S80 had a big record with Lil Wayne, so that record still get played on the radio today. You know what I mean? So also getting ready to work with a group called Fresh and Reckless. We're getting ready to drop a new single soon. That's a surprise. But like I said, I'm an all genre artist. So I have different genres of music. For instance, the song with S80, that is the bounce world that I told you about. Then
Yep.
I also have the alternative music where I do my rock rap type deal. And then I also have something called Southern Soul that's more of our older vibe for the Krugers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's I actually have a single coming out that's out right now called Big Old Booty for all the older women.
Big old booty,
And
baby.
big old booty. And they're loving it right now. We actually get ready to shoot that video in a matter of months. So we working, man.
That's awesome. Well, talk to me a little bit about Indie Queen. We are going to play that here in a few moments.
Okay, so Indie Queen, that came from motivation. I'm very spiritual, you know what I mean? I don't
Yes.
do nothing without putting God first.
Yes.
So with that being said, with Indie Queen, I kept seeing all the women being called out their name and downgraded. And I wanted to inspire women on a whole different level to let them know, like, I don't care what race, what age, how you are a queen. Start uplifting yourself. Stop thinking that you have to just show us your skin because that makes us want you. No, you're bigger than that. So Indie Queen, that's for motivational for women. You know what I'm saying? It's a strong song for women. And S80, he was the perfect person to put on that because he has a song called Meet Me Halfway Girl that's the #1 single around the southern region. So when he said he gonna get on it and he got on it, man, we just made magic. And the video will be dropping this Friday.
That is fantastic. We have got a great guest with us today. Joins us live here on our big broadcast. Well, we're going to put you on a brief hold. We are going to play this track, and when we come back, we have got more coming up. Thank you for paying attention to us today. We are going to go to Indie Queen, and it's here on your big broadcast.
I love it when the booty go round and round. She's an independent queen, do it on her own. She don't need no man, she good all alone. Strong, confident boss of her world. Watch her rise to the top. She's an independent girl. Go get her, go get her. She can do it by herself. If you 100 with her, she 100 with you. You don't need nobody else. She's an independent queen, do it on her own. She don't need no man, she good all alone. Confident boss of her world. Watch her rise to the top. She's an independent girl. She's a go get her, go get her. She can do it by herself. If you 100 with her, she 100 with you. You don't need nobody else. She shines like the sun, high, bright and she free. They move on her own, yeah, that's how she be. No hand to hold her down, no. Still queen, breakthrough, independent spirit, rising up the blue. Come on, independent woman, standing tall, standing strong. Right on story, sing her own song. Don't need no validation, 'cause baby know a word in the world of her own. Putting up first, putting up first. If you wanna be with her, you better know her word. Putting up first. Baby is a rider, she'll go in that purse. She's an independent queen, do it on her own. She don't need no man, she good all alone. Strong, confident boss of her world. Watch her rise to the top, she's an independent girl. She's a go get her. She can do it by herself. If you 100 with her, she 100 with you. You don't need nobody else. She's an independent queen, do it on her own. She don't need no man, she good all alone. Strong, confident boss of her world. Watch her rise to the top, she's an independent girl. She's a go get her. She can do it by herself. If you 100 with her, she 100 with you. You don't need nobody else. She not afraid to walk it out, pave her own path. Great determination, she get her own bag. Independent woman breaking stereotypes. In her own lane, shining like a light. Shining bright, shining like a light. In her own lane, shining like a light. Shining bright, shining like a light. Like a light. Queens is at, where the queens is at, where the queens is at, where my queens is at, where the queens is at, where the queens is at, where the queens is at, where my queens is at, where the queens is at, where my queens is at, where my queens is at, where my queens is at, where the queens is at, where my queens is at, where my queens is at, where the queens is at. She's an independent queen, do it on her own. She don't need no man, she good all alone. Strong, confident boss of her world. Watch her rise to the top, she's an independent girl. She's a go get her. She can do it by herself. If you 100 with her, she 100 with you. You don't need nobody else. She's an independent queen, do it on her own. She don't need no man, she good all alone. Strong, confident boss of her world. Watch her rise to the top, she's an independent girl. She's a go get her. She can do it by herself. If you 100 with her, she 100 with you. You don't need nobody else. You pissed off, you mad.
Holy smokes. That was something else. So let's go back to our guest. He is going to join us live here on our big broadcast, coast to coast and boulder to boulder on iHeartRadio. And you can get a hold of us online over there at jiggyjaguar.com. We're going to go back to our guest. He is going to join us here in just a few seconds. Back here live with our guest, and that was quite the track, my man. Holy smokes.
Man. I'll be trying, man.
So,
I'll be trying.
Talk to me a little bit about your writing process for your music and everything that you're doing.
I don't write. So that's the crazy part.
Okay.
I have this ability to, how can I put it? I'm the type to sit in front of this mic and I'm going to think about something. And when I think about it, in those 8 bars, I'm going to process it and drop it. Drop it. Then I'm thinking about my backgrounds, how I want to make that 8 bars stand out, and then come and do the next 8 bar. It's crazy how I do it. I don't know how I do it. I just pray and I do my thing and go crazy. So whether it come out good, bad, fun, is lit. You know what I mean? So for me, this is like ABC. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
It's to the point where I always have my nieces and nephews and my kids, and I've taught them, and they're doing projects. So it's crazy.
Wow.
It's different.
That is pretty badass.
Yeah.
We have got a great guest with us today. He joins us live here on our big broadcast. So how in the world did you come up with this name?
King Yassii?
Yes.
So, all right, my stage name was Chaos. So, Chaos, when I would book shows, they wouldn't let me do the shows because at the time they say rappers were terrorizing their buildings, and it was just always a problem with rappers. So, by me coming in with a name Chaos, they're like, "Oh no, we're not letting him in here." You know what I'm saying?
We ain't letting this guy on stage.
Yeah, we ain't letting him in here. There's gonna be problems already. Which they didn't understand. The acronym of the name was Keeping an Original Spirit. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I took the CH off and put the KAOS. So by them not letting me get on any shows, I say, you know what? I don't know what to do. And Kevin Gates came out with this album called Luca Brasi.
Okay.
And he said, I'm Luca Brasi. And I was like, man, I'm King Yassii. And so when I said that, I was just playing. And then I went on the track one day and I was like, King Yassii. And then the next thing you know, everybody started calling me that. And it was to the point where now my wife, they start calling her Queen Yassii. So we started the Yassies. You know what I'm saying? We have a YouTube channel called the Yassie's Family from my wife to my kids. So it actually still Chaos, but King Yassii is the nickname.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
So,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
We have got a great guest with us today. He joins us live here on our big broadcast. And there is a lot going on with your music. A song we talked about earlier that we're going to play here in a few moments, this Big Old Booty. Talk to me a little bit about the reception to this song and what people think of the song, all that.
Okay, so my song Big Old Booty. Now this one, I'm going to say this. Southern Soul here in New Orleans is one of the hugest markets ever. My grandfather, my grandmother, all the elders who I look up to, that's their style of music. I grew up listening to this stuff, but never in a million years did I think I was going to be doing Southern Soul. So, one of my DJ called me. Shout out DJ to DJ. He called me. He said, "Hey man, such and such made $10,000 off of this song," and he sent me the song. And the song to me was like, all right. It was like, oh, it's cool. All right. So I went to the studio. I said, I'm gonna call you in an hour. I called him in an hour with 3 different Southern Soul songs, and Big Old Booty happened to be one of them. And he was like, "Bro, you sure you haven't did Southern Soul?" I said, "No, I never done it. You know what I'm saying? I just grew up around it."
Yeah.
He played it for his mom. His mom started dancing in the kitchen with her friends. I played it for my grandma. My grandma started going crazy. So now we like, okay, we're attacking the Southern Soul market too. Like, let's go. So I got at least 30 songs Southern Soul getting ready to move. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
And that ain't compared to the other ones.
That's awesome.
But my alternative is crazy. Like, Enjoy Yourself. Enjoy Yourself is my rock song. Yeah. I performed that. They went crazy at Gaza. I didn't even expect that. The bartenders, the security guards, everybody came in the building and started rocking out to that. I'm like, man, it's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? But it's fun for me.
That's awesome. Well, we're going to do this. We're going to push out another brief hold. We're going to play this track. When we come back, we will have more with King Yassii here on our big broadcast It is Big Ol' Booty, and it is right now here on our
Social media.
big program. By the way, go ahead and get a hold of us over there at JiggyJaguar.com. That is JIGGY, JiggyJaguar.com. Right now.
Yeah, you know I came to have a good time today. Know that. How y'all doing? I see y'all cougars looking at me. Y'all better stop, hey. Y'all better stop, I'm married. She gon' work, she gon' work. That big ol' booty, big ol' booty. She gon' work, where work? That big ol' booty, I see you shoved into the crowd, hips starting to swing. Feet moving to the beat, I'll shuck it now. Do your thing, shake it, groove it. Young again right now. I'ma make them young listen. Now drop it, pick it up, wiggle, wiggle to let them know. And turn that thing around. What? Girl, make that booty roll, that big old thing. That big old booty, that big old booty. What she gon' do? She gon' work. That big old booty, that big old booty. Work that, auntie gon' work that, go granny girl, work that, that big ol' booty, yeah. We come to party, we don't play no games. Back it up, girl, do your thing. Big ol' booty and it's juicy too. You gotta roll like the bang like old. We came to clap our hands. Came to stomp our feet. Party rock out, party rock out. Even the neighbors had to catch the beat. Shake that big ol' booty. That big ol' booty, that big ol' booty. She gon' work. That big ol' booty, that big ol' booty. She gon' work. That big ol'
King Yassii, Big Ol' Booty, live and direct here on your world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast, coast to coast and Boulder to Boulder on iHeartRadio today. Go ahead and get a hold of us online over there at JiggyJaguar.com. You can also find our guest on Instagram, where he is most active, and we go back live to our guest. He joins us today here on our big broadcast. So as we wrap up here with you, my friend, how do people find your music, buy your music, and get involved with what you're doing online?
King Yassii, man. That's KINGYAOSII.
Fantastic.
On all platforms. Also, there's an echo. Let me see what's going on with the echo. Can you hear me?
You're good. You're good, my friend. You're
okay.
You're good.
So I don't know if you know, but I do have a podcast as well called the Prevail Music Review Show, and it's
Fantastic.
on all platforms, multi-streaming. If you really want to find me, shout out to TikTok. We're on there right now as we speaking. And I was telling them about Jiggy Jaguar.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out everybody that's listening right now. But Prevail Music Reviews, you can find me on all platforms. TikTok is definitely the one you want to go to if you really want to directly, that's why I started at TikTok. That's where the buzz came from. But we're on Twitch, Kick, YouTube. We're on all platforms at one time, and that's for all independent artists that is trying to get themselves heard. And what I figured was, the industry have their wave, and I'm not going to never stop nobody for trying to get a deal, but we also can build each other as a community of artists. So that's why I started the music review show. so all of us can get together and work. And shout out everybody that's been networking and working together and meeting each other from all these different places. And shout out people that's been coming from overseas and doing it, like from producers. We have producers on there, singers, rappers, rock stars, metal. It's just a whole different genre, man.
That's
so
awesome.
If y'all want to find me, it's at King Yassii on all platforms. KingYaosii, man. And we on Jaguar Radio.
I would love to, at some stage of the game, send you people for your show.
And I would like to send you people.
So send me. I'm sure you have my email address. Shoot me an email and let's talk and let's get some things rolling there.
Yeah, because we have the battles. So this is why my show is like one of the top shows on TikTok, because of the battles. Everybody won a battle. I don't know what it is about the battles, but you can check it out on YouTube, man. I'm gonna have to send you some stuff, and we're gonna talk.
I will,
because I would love to send all these different artists to you. And
I
right
definitely
now, a lot of them are writing me right now saying that they're tapping in.
I want to send people your way, and I want you to send me people my way. So yeah, let's get some stuff going. Well,
not even just that. We can also. I'm trying to get them on stage. I'm trying to let them win prizes.
Yes.
To actually come out on stage in different states. Like we come to your state, we find your nearest House of Blues or whatever venue that would accept us, and we do it real big. I already got the camera crew, the whole nine. So we working, man. Hipster booking.
I might be able to help you out with that as well. So
yeah, shout out.
That would be awesome. Well, shoot me an email, brother, and let's let's get some stuff started, man.
Done data. That's all. That's it. I'm also shout out Jane Doe. Jane Doe is the one who linked us. And,
that's awesome.
That's Hipster booking.
That's awesome.
So she is the one who will definitely link us and make us more so we can talk. And
that's awesome.
I just want to thank her for putting us on here. She on here right now, rocking out with us. And shout out Hip Hop's Itinerary. That's my camera guy. That's who do all my videos. Have you ever seen?
That's awesome.
I have 3 camera guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Rel, Chris, and shout out my other camera guy. And it's going down, man. I'm with it, Jiggy.
That's awesome.
You want to do, man.
Well, I really appreciate the time. I got to move on. My next guest is going to be calling her in a few moments. Okay. But shoot me that email, brother, and let's get some stuff started.
Will do. And hey, don't let this be the last time, man.
No. That definitely not for sure on that, my man.
I want you to come on the Prevail show as well.
That would be awesome. Well, like I said, shoot me that email. Let's get all these details worked out.
Let's do it.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you making time for us today. Thanks for coming on, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you, sir.
Anytime. Let's do it.
Appreciate it, my friend. There he goes. And he joins us here on our big broadcast this week. That is that for this segment of our big program. We appreciate you for joining us, and we have got more coming up after the break here on a world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast.